What's up, Battletech fans? I'm Tuckdavian, and this is Bat Rep Breakdown. So today we've got a battle report from Adam of Dream Made Productions, and he's got a pretty interesting one. We've got 5 Inner mechs taking on a couple of clanners. We've got a Summoner Prime. We've got a Hellbringer Prime. 2 more classic mechs of the Battletech universe you'll never find. Going up against some heavy hitters on the Inner side. Got us a Charger, a Jenner. We've got some other stuff. We're going to take a look at it, but this is a pretty cool bat rep, so let's break it down. All right, what do we got here? First off, we are looking at a Jenner 7D standard issue, PNT 10KA Panther, ooh, SRM4 Artemis, all right, not so bad. Standard 3K Charger here, quite familiar with that. Locust, 3V, couple of medium lasers, some machine guns, and a Dragon with an Ultra 5 cannon, a medium laser, and a 10 rack. Okay, that's what we're dealing with here. Summoner Prime and a Hellbringer Prime. I am very familiar with these. So we got a couple of Omnis against some Curitas. My pick. It's tough. I think I'm going to go with the Omnis. We'll see. Okay, so we got 5 mechs. We got a Charger, a Jenner, a Locust, a Panther, and a Dragon. We're going up against a Summoner. We're going up against a Hellbringer. It's a standard Hellbringer, so not my favorite, but you know what? I think I'm going to pick the Omnis on this one. You know, if this is just a death match, we're going, you know, toe-to-toe here. But I haven't seen this yet, so we'll see what happens. But let's get into this, shall we? Alright, Drax deploy on the west side and the clanners on the east.
Turn 1. The Jade Falcon Hellbringer walks forward.
There he comes,
the Panther also walks ahead, while Hiei in his upgraded Charger holds his ground. His combat
This is
computer
clear terrain.
unable to identify
These
the
guys are going to
opposing
get wrecked.
forces. The Dragon walks ahead, backed up by the Panther, while the Locust charges ahead at full speed, closing the range.
Oh
Summoner
boy.
walks with his Starmate as the Jenner follows behind the Locust, starting their flanking operation. Annoyed, the Hellbringer's mech warrior locks his targeting computer on the approaching Locust.
Yes.
His Streak SRM6 fails to find a firing solution, but his ER PPC and ER medium lasers melt into the scout mech, reducing the left leg and torso to melted slag.
I bet.
The mech suddenly legless crashes backwards, its mech warrior pulling the ejection lever in
That's the end of that
Summoner
story.
pilot likewise targets the light mech charging at him.
Jenner,
Unleashing his full arsenal,
Bust it.
his lack of a targeting computer hampers his efforts. His LRMs and PPC blast missing, but the solid LB-10 shot stripping away all the armor off the Jenner's center torso.
1, 2,
Shocked by the accuracy and firepower of the enemy mechs,
mid-range.
Hiei Kurita orders his forces to open fire. The Jenner opens up with 3
hope.
lasers, scoring a single hit on the larger mech's left torso. The Panther's PPC misses. Hiei's Artemis-guided LRMs also fly at the larger of the unknown mechs. But nearly there, his computer system loses contact. Some of the missiles connect with the unknown mech's head, but most fly by harmlessly.
Hey, a dome shot's a dome shot.
Ultra AC-5 and LRM-10 at the other target, but only deals minor damage to the mech's left arm.
All right, that's rough. Told you. Now you're down 1 machine. And that Jenner's hurting. Okay. You don't want to get hit again. Not with that guy. But at this point... Okay, those Drax, if they want to save this fight, better charge up. No more standing still. Don't be doing that shit no more.
Turn 2. The Summoner backs off, preventing the Jenner from circling behind him.
Okay.
The Jenner still races ahead, but just can't get to the rear.
Hold on. Pause here at 601. I don't think I'd have done that. Backed off. I think what I would have done is jumped. I'm going to show you on the board. I would have jumped that way. But that's just me. Back to the action.
Hellbringer runs south.
Now you're split.
The Panther walks closer.
And you get right in between you.
Hiei walks his Charger closer, and the Dragon runs ahead. The summoner again targets the Jenner, his LB-10 ripping into the left torso. The PPC's deadly proton stream striking the Jenner squarely on the small mech's head pod.
Ho!
The mech falls, the strut now completely gone. The dragon switches targets to the closer mech, firing his Ultra AC.
You can hang a star on that, baby.
The Hellbringer returns fire on the dragon. His Streak 6 again cannot find a lock.
Rough.
His ER-PPC rips into the dragon's right arm, destroying the shoulder, and a medium laser damages the armor of the center torso.
Okay.
The Panther fires his PPC at the enemy mech, but again misses.
Nothing.
He adds his fire to the unknown mech, but his missiles fail to connect.
Now you're down 2. Uno mas. Love this fantasy music.
Turn 3. Confident in his abilities, the
Hellbringer
pilot
hasn't been
continues
touched.
forward, trying to close the noose trapping the Caridans. Hiei walks his charger back while the Panther closes in.
All right, hold on,
The summoner
stop.
mech.
That's bait. That's what that is. That Panther running down there, he's looking to distract that Hellbringer away from firing at his boss. And see, here's how I see this going. That Charger, he's got some medium pulse lasers, right? Yeah, sure, everybody likes to talk trash. Everybody likes to run their mouth. Medium pulse lasers are terrible. But in this instance, he's only got to just have someone soak up all that damage while he sits there and pelts that guy with all these laser bursts. So if he can throw down the Panther as the sacrifice play and then leave that time for him to say, okay, well, I've lost that resource, but I've nailed you with 2 or 3 solid volleys here before I'm in deep trouble, that Hellbringer doesn't have a lot of armor on it. So, you know, it won't take a million years to get through there. So this is actually a viable strategy. So, see how that plays out for him.
The summoner mech warrior walks forward.
He's
The
gonna take on
dragon
the
sees
dragon.
an opening. He races behind the approaching mech. Angered by the dishonor, the summoner fires his PPC at the dragon, hitting its right torso. The dragon opens up on the rear of the unknown enemy. He double fires his Ultra AC-5 along with a blast from his medium laser. Both miss their target.
Oh!
Seeing himself becoming surrounded, the Hellbringer mech warrior sees an opening, using a tactic that has won him many duels. He unleashes his full arsenal on the Panther. Both PPCs, all 3 medium lasers, machine guns, and his SRM-6 locks on. He pummels the smaller mech, blowing out the right torso and arm, while heavily damaging the mech's center torso.
Huh?
But somehow, the light mech stays standing.
How did it live?
EA Kurita replies with his Charger's quad medium pulse lasers, damaging the strange mech's right torso and leg. The Panther pilot, shocked by the onslaught,
Yeah, but now you're hot.
keeps his machine under control,
That's
responding
insane.
with his only remaining weapon, his SRM-4. The missiles follow true, but half are intercepted by the mech's anti-missile system. 2 missiles do land, one on the left leg, the other finding a crack in the center torso arm. The explosion damages the XL engine within. Between the weapons fire and his engine
And
leaking
that.
excess heat, the Jade Falcon mech warrior desperately throws switches, preventing his ammo from exploding, but he cannot keep his system from shutting down.
Now it's on that summoner. But okay, you're not out of the woods yet. But you're mounting a comeback. That guy's gonna spend a turn shut down. If that summoner can knock that Panther out this turn, that's your only chance. Summoner needs to throw that throttle forward and get moving for certain. And you need to win initiative. That's what you need for this turn.
Turn 4. The summoner pilot rushes ahead to assist his now helpless Sipkin.
That's rough.
The dragon, shocked by the speed of the larger mech, follows close behind.
Right behind.
The Hellbringer mech warrior can do nothing but wait for the mech system to restart. The Charger walks into melee with the powered down mech. The Panther jumps away, landing behind the active enemy. Hiei again unleashes his 4 medium pulse lasers on the now helpless enemy. Concentrating his fire on the right
That should
torso,
knock him over.
one strikes the left torso, but the other 3 melt their way through, blowing out the other side. The strange mech falls, its XL engine now destroyed.
Oops.
Alone, the summoner mech warrior refuses to give in to the barbarians.
Good.
He swings his arm back, snapping off a PPC shot at the Panther.
That's
The
got to put it
proton
away.
smashing into the center torso,
Yep.
finishing off the mech.
Say goodnight,
Taking
Gracie.
advantage of his
Okay.
positioning, the Dragon pilot alpha strikes the remaining enemy. His lasers and missiles miss, but his autocannon rounds fail to fire, instead becoming jammed in the weapon's action.
Uh-oh. Okay, the summoner can still win this. This ain't over. If I were in the summoner, I would make a decent run at it. That's the only damage he's got is the head. You can do this.
Turn 5. The Dragon holds his position, trying
Amazing.
to lock on with his remaining weapons. The Charger
Yes!
backs away.
The Charger
Summoner
has to go
runs
next.
ahead, challenging their leader. The Summoner Alpha strikes the Charger, trying to bring down the assault. The solid LB shot damaging the mech's right arm. The Dragon and Charger reply with missiles and pulse lasers, damaging the odd mech's right and left torsos.
Yeah, you can handle that. Stay out of his melee range. It's all down to that initiative at this point. Sticking by my
Turn
picks.
6. The Dragon runs ahead, trying to chase down the enemy, but his legs get tangled in the wreckage of the Panther.
Oh,
He falls
no!
hard on his left torso and right arm. He stands, continuing.
Okay.
The Summoner backs off, trying to minimize the effectiveness of the Charger's medium pulse
Okay.
lasers.
That's not a terrible
The
move.
Charger follows
Of course.
him as close as he can.
I
EA
expected
Kurita
that.
again opens up with his pulse lasers, damaging the center torso, left torso, and left
Come on,
arm.
kid. Blast
Dragon
him.
fires his LRM-10 and medium laser, just cannot score hits.
All right, come
Summoner
on.
Mech Warrior fires his LB-10 and PPC, doing some damage to the Charger's left torso and leg.
How's that summoner look? It ain't looking good for the birds. Come on.
Turn 7.
Ooh.
EA Kurita backs off.
Okay,
not
okay.
wanting the stranger to
Now
get
you're in
behind him.
business. Fuck, get
dragon
behind him.
walks,
Oh,
joining
now
his
you're
commander.
you're really in
Summoner
business.
backs
Back up, back up.
The
Yes.
Summoner opens up on the stricken dragon, trying to
Oh, I would have went for the Charger,
ripping
but
armor
okay.
off the left torso and arm. The inner sphere mechs reply with their LRMs, but the missiles fail.
Yes. That was a solid turn for the birds right there. That was the kind of turn they needed. I'm telling you, I still would have gone. Maybe he was at shorter range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably it. That's probably why he shot at him. He was at short. Okay, that's a
Turn
fair
8.
statement.
EA
Oh boy,
walks
God,
forward,
that Mad Dog
weary
bird.
of the lone
Summoner's
mech's
getting
firepower.
lucky.
The dragon mech warrior backs south.
Oh boy.
The summoner keeps backing east,
Yes,
trying to
yes,
keep away
yes.
from the pulse laser.
Just keep blasting. You're
The
doing
dragon
good.
pilot left without a good shot takes the opportunity to clear the jam in his ultra auto cannon. The summoner mech warrior fires all of his weapons at the approaching charge.
Hit him.
But only the LB-10 scores a hit, damaging the center torso.
Hey, that's fine.
EA
It's damage.
replies with his LRM-20, but again the missiles fail to track
Yes.
the mech.
Yes. Yeah, that dragon is pretty much, I mean, this turn he might be back into the fight. With that AC jammed.
Turn 9.
Okay.
The summoner continues to back
Even if you
off.
lose initiative, that's
The
not
dragon
terrible.
runs north,
Okay.
his weapon now restored. Hiei runs after the enemy mech, trying to close the distance.
That's what you want.
The summoner
Now hit him.
fires all of his weapons at the charger, but again, his aim fails him, and they all miss. The
Fuck!
dragon fires his autocannon and LRM-10, some of the heat rounds hitting the left torso. Hiei again tries to use his LRM-20, locking
Neg,
on and firing,
neg.
but something goes wrong with the Artemis firing system, and the missiles fall harmlessly out of the sky.
Yes!
Hiei rages, his missiles seemingly almost useless.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'm not giving up the faith yet.
Turn 10. The dragon
Oh, now
runs
you're in
ahead.
business.
Hiei Kurita stands still.
Oh, boy.
Letting his prey come to him.
No, don't do that.
The summoner
No!
mech warrior
Why would you
changes
do such
direction,
a thing?
Trying to split up his foes.
No, that was a jump
summoner
move.
fires on the
Stop,
more dangerous
stop,
of the-
stop. That was a jump move. There was no reason to do this. Because now he'd be like, I flip torso. Hello, medium pulse lasers. Fuck your speed. Pew, pew, pew. Man, that's gonna cost you. All right.
His PPC and LB-10 autocannon hitting center mass.
Good.
Deadly energy damaging the mech's engine while the heat rounds blow a ring off the mech's gyro.
Woof.
The dragon replies with his medium laser, but misses.
Yeah, I
Hiei
figured you were
manages
shooting
to
at the
keep
back.
his crippled machine under control, firing his pulse lasers in return,
Amazing.
peppering the mech's armor with laser bolts.
I don't know. Maybe the summoner can pull that off, but I think that move's gonna cost him. I had it backed up. You only want to push forward when you can just blow
Turn
right
left.
past that
The
guy.
summoner mech warrior fires his jump jets, moving away
Okay,
while
good.
reorienting in midair.
There you go. Change your attack
Dragon
vector.
runs chasing him while Hiei struggles with just walking his machine.
Blast
The
that
clan mech
motherfucker.
warrior again fires on the charger, trying to
Hit him.
finish the job. His LB-10 shot damaging the right torso. The dragon fires all of his weapons, but misses the airborne battle. Hiei is more patient. He blasts the enemy's landing
Yeah, those pulse
spot
lasers,
with his
though.
pulse lasers, scoring hits on the left arm, right leg.
You cannot
and both
take too
side
many more
torsos.
volleys of that,
The
homie.
armor just can't absorb any more damage, and the lasers
See?
melt into the mech's engine, heavily damaging it.
Yeah, I told you. Now he's got engine damage. Fun.
Turn 12. The summoner mech warrior,
Yeah,
knowing
it's
his
too
double
late
heat
for that
sinks
now.
can keep his machine cool, backs away. His enemies
Doesn't matter.
almost his.
No,
The
they got
dragon
you
runs
boxed.
ahead,
You better hope
chasing
that works
while
out for
Hiei
you.
limps his mech, trying to keep it upright.
You need to
Hiei
put
again
that charger
fires his pulse
down
lasers,
now.
melting more
Oh.
armor off the enemy's legs. The summoner replies
Lucky
with his
bastard.
PPC and LB
Put it away.
hitting both side torsos. The dragon replies with his medium
not
laser
enough.
and autocannon.
Should be
This
hitting
time, the laser hitting the right leg.
that range. Yeah, you're boxed, homie. You better win initiative. Otherwise, just jump the hell out of there. Forward 5, flip it backwards.
Turn
That's the
13. Between the failing gyro and the explosive heat rounds, Hiei just cannot control his machine.
Finally.
He goes down, falling hard on his rear right torso and arm. The fall slams him against his restraints, bruising a rib and nearly knocking him out. He stays
right.
on the ground, trying to clear his head.
Now you're in business.
The
Now
summoner
you've got the
pilot
advantage
again
back.
takes to the
There
air.
it is.
He can just take down the dragon. The crippled charger will be almost helpless to him. The dragon turns, running into melee with the landing mech. Hiei
Okay.
fires up at the flying mech with all of his weapons, but nothing lands. The summoner fires his PPC as he lands, but it misses the dragon.
Ah!
The dragon's laser misses as well, but his kick lands on the mech's leg.
Yeah, what's that summoner look like?
Turn 14. Hiei stays down, one hand on the trigger and the other on the ejection lever. The summoner backs off,
Okay, that's a
trying
solid
to finish
strategy.
The dragon. The dragon walks
Yeah,
after
no,
targeting
you're in
him.
it now. He's got you.
The dragon mech warrior is the
dragon.
first to pull the trigger. His autocannon rounds miss, but the medium laser cuts through what little remained of the right torso, blowing out the XL engine there. The unknown mech falls.
Yeah, alright, let's stop it there. Alright, so the clans didn't win it, fine, you can say whatever you want to say, but... You know, honestly, I thought it was a good game. I mean, it was still down to the wire. I was pulling for that summoner, boy. Yeah, okay, let's break this down. So that Locust running out there, yeah. If you're talking about wanting to do a flanking maneuver, it would have been like a much wider, you know, flank than that. I don't feel like a flank is charging right at him. And then, of course, you know, you've got that high defense, and you think to yourself, okay, so speed is armor, right? But he only walked. You're at short range. It's, you know, 3 on the walk, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 8 to hit. Nothing in your way. I mean, you're gonna smash that at least 40-something% of the time. So, I mean, you're more likely to hit, you know, if you were much farther away. So, I don't know. I wouldn't have done that. The Panther, I'm shocked, lasted through that Hellbringer's total fusillade there, and then the Jenner going down with the bell ringer, the head hit there. So, I don't know if those necessarily would have turned the tide, but I really think where the Summoner pilot just fucking blew it was the charging forward. I was like, nope. You only want to charge forward like that when you're going to blow so far past that guy that, you know, he's not going to be able to turn around and catch you. Or he's not going to be able to, you know, finagle some way to get the perfect shot. No. That's the only you want to shoot past somebody when there's no way that they're going to be able to stop you. And in that instance, that essentially allowed the Dragon and the Charger to be like, oh, you want to go that way, do you? Well, cool. We'll just shift gears here. We'll just do a little quick turnaround. And then they boxed his ass in there over on the west side of the map. And at that point, the only thing the Summoner had going for it was to, oh gosh, I got to jump back that way. Yep, well, it's too late now because you should have gone that way to begin with. You want to keep as much distance between you and that Charger as you can because, yeah, it's got LRMs, Artemis, right? But, okay, whatever. It's those medium pulse lasers going to fuck you up, and that's what happened. Everybody talks trash about the medium pulse lasers, Jeff, and everybody talks trash about the Dragon, Jeff. But, you know, here it is, the Dragon, yet again. And you know what I like about the Dragon? The Dragon has got one of the best kinds of camouflage in this game that you could possibly have, which is the kind of camo where everyone thinks it's stupid, where everyone thinks it's a non-entity, where everyone is not afraid of it until all of a sudden it's right there and it's like, hey, I'm about to win the game. Boom, big old kick, medium laser right to the right spot, you know, and did the Dragon, you know, win the game? I think, well, the Charger did a lot of damage to it with those pulse lasers, but at the end of the day, the Dragon was the one that scored the kill, so say what you want about it, but I wouldn't have done that. I would not have tried to run past them like that, so I think that's what cost them the game. The Hellbringer is just going down, is okay, that doesn't surprise me, with the Alpha Strike, then the engine hit, then the shutdown, and all it's got to do is just get blasted there. It has, you know, paper-thin armor, so I wasn't expecting it to live through that, but... Alright, Battletech fans, I sure hope you've enjoyed this first edition of Bat Rep Breakdowns. I'll have many more for you in the near future, but for now, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/battlebound and see all kinds of neat behind-the-scenes goodies, audio from the main man Tex, early video releases, and so much more. Sign up for those benefits today and enjoy them tomorrow. And while you're here, if you haven't already, do us a big favor and hit that like button and subscribe. Turn on all notifications so you can find out exactly where Battlebound's going to turn up next. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Tuck Davian, and we'll see you next time right here on the Space Lanes.
Be sure to smash our like button and subscribe to our channel.
Crowdfunding is when lots of people give you small amounts of money to help your passion project come to life.